These Apple billboards just changed. They're no longer ads. Well, not traditional ads. They're photos, all taken with the iPhone 6.
From amateur to world fame, all thanks to a cell phone picture.
How cool is it to see your photo on a billboard?
I have a big billboard, the largest billboard in Singapore.
One of my goals is to go to one of my billboards. I think there's one in New York.
Honda, renowned for its reliability, safety and engineering, has another side. A side born out of racing. This side is personified in the new Civic Type R. With desire for the Honda brand in decline, we needed to show the other side of Honda to the world, and critically, present it as part of the Civic range rather than a separate division. Most importantly, we didn't want people to just see our other side, we wanted them to feel it. To achieve this, we created an interactive dual narrative film on YouTube. At first glance, it's the story of a father picking his daughter up from school and taking her to a party in the Civic. However, when viewers press R on a keyboard or tablet, the other side of Honda is revealed. By night, the man is an undercover cop, playing getaway driver for a group of thieves in the Civic Type R. The two linked stories run in perfect parallel, and viewers were able to switch between narratives, putting them in the driving seat. Online, the other side broke simultaneously in 16 markets. Print and social media built intrigue and excitement. Easter eggs such as a cameo by rally driver Tarquini fueled conversation with fanboys, while a trailer on TV and cinema drove a mainstream audience to the experience online. The other side picked up reviews from a spectrum of influential sources. The film also made the front page of Reddit, a site that normally loathes commercial work. But most importantly, the other side affected desire for the Civic range. Those who experienced the other side were twice as likely to consider a Civic for their next car as to those who hadn't. Experience the other side for yourself.
In March of 2015, the Spanish government approves the gag law, despite criticism from the UN and its rejection by over 80% of the population. The new law violates the right of freedom of expression, banning protests in front of Congress, the holding of assemblies in public places, and the participation in a protest without previous notice. Faced with this reality, we decided to protest in the only way the law allowed us to.
Now to a different kind of demonstration in Spain.
Thousands of people marched to protest a new law
that they say endangers civil liberty. But none of them were actually there.
a unique way to express their discontent.
The world's first holographic protest.
Hologram tüntetést tart.
Manifestation virtuelle à Madrid.
스페인에서 수천 명의 시위대가 등장했는데
La primera de hologramas del mundo.
Via a website that allowed anyone, anywhere to take their image, convert themselves into an apparition.
Subiendo sus imágenes, subiendo sus gritos, subiendo sus pancartas.
Recreando a miles de personas reales.
And it opens up some doors and capabilities that I never thought were possible.
The underlying argument is that holograms have more rights than humans. I mean, that's kind of another part of the protest, which I have to say is quite impactful.
You can't arrest the hologram, right?
The protest reached a global audience of over 800 million people. 400 million impressions in social media opened a worldwide debate on the right to freedom of expression. 330,000 people signed the online petition to repeal the law, and the hologram protest went from the doors of the Congress to the inside.
La movilización, señor ministro, continuará y la protesta continuará.
$550 million litres of orange juice are sold every day in the world. Half of that in Europe. The competition is fierce, every brand claiming its juice to be the best. But one thing is for sure, no orange juice is better and healthier than a freshly squeezed one. And what proves the freshness of a fresh orange juice better than the exact hour and minute the juice was made? That's why Intermarché, one of the largest supermarket chains in France, has launched the freshest fresh orange juice brand ever created. A juice brand whose name is the exact time the juice was made. Yes, the name of the brand changes every minute with every bottle of orange juice made. Now, discover the 8:36 a.m. fresh orange juice brand. The 8:36 a.m. fresh orange juice brand was created at exactly 8:36 a.m. The oranges were squeezed at 8:36 a.m. The bottle was labeled at 8:36 a.m. and brought to the dedicated aisle. And the process was exactly the same for the 8:37, 38, 39 a.m. brands and so on. They were made live in store to adapt to demand and avoid any waste. This new fresh orange juice brand was launched with a whole integrated campaign, making fun of our competitors and their pseudo-traditional way of making orange juice. Discover this juice unequaled since 5:43 p.m., born out of the courage and obstinacy of a woman who squeezed and squeezed for endless seconds to create this extremely fresh juice envied by the whole world since 5:43 p.m. People liked the freshness of the juice, so much so that in the first 3 days of the campaign, our fresh orange juice sales multiplied by 4,600% per store, and overall in-store traffic increased by 25%. And the media liked the freshness of the idea. 50 million media impressions were generated in the first 3 hours of the launch, and the hashtag Le Jus le plus frais, the freshest juice ever, has spread quickly over the web. Finally, at the very moment you're watching this video, a whole new brand of orange juice is actually being created. The freshest fresh orange juice brand ever made.
There's so much choice, confusion, and anxiety involved in buying cosmetics. People often stay with what they know. In this environment, how do you get people to trial your product? You give them an entirely new way to try on makeup.
Oh my God! Oh, it's exciting, isn't it?
This is Makeup Genius from L'Oréal Paris, the first mobile app to let you try on makeup using nothing but your phone. Makeup Genius scans your face and then allows you to select from a huge range of L'Oréal cosmetics. And the result is so realistic, it's like you're actually wearing it.
There I am! With red lipstick.
Oh, I could look like pure reds. Oh, wow!
To users, it seems like magic. But the augmented reality behind Makeup Genius was 18 months in the making, incorporating thousands of products and over 100 unique facial expressions. You can try on just an eyeliner or create complete looks. Once you like what you see, you can save your look and share it with friends. And you can purchase directly from the app. Makeup Genius takes the hassle out of the in-store experience, allowing you to scan products and try them on virtually. The launch of Makeup Genius caused something of a stir. Resulting in over 10 million people downloading it, and so far, they've tried on over 25 million different looks, using over 65 million products. That's 65 million more product trials, worldwide. Makeup Genius, from L'Oréal Paris.
I can't stop looking at myself.
In summertime, people like to bake in the sun. They often don't realize that it's dangerous. Skin cancer is one of the fastest growing forms of cancer in the world. And yes, it's about putting on lots of sunscreen, but it's even more important to seek some shadow every now and then. So what if we didn't flatly inform people about the dangers, but actually give them a good reason to really change their behavior? Together with the Peruvian League Against Cancer, we set up a new free Wi-Fi network called Shadow Wi-Fi. It does what it says it does. It gives you free Wi-Fi that remains active as long as you remain in the shadow. When the shadow moves, you'll have to follow it to stay connected. Simple and very effective.
So here we have the rotation device, where we have the directional antenna that provides the Wi-Fi, and this is the sensor that tracks the movement of the sun. So it turns until the camera sees the sun, and then it moves up and down to track the sun and provide Wi-Fi into the shadow area.
To get connected, you have to register on a web page with all the prevention information needed. Automatically, you will receive an email with even more information. Today, Shadow Wi-Fi was introduced in Peru, but in the coming months, together with the local foundations against cancer, it will also be set up in New Zealand and San Francisco, amongst others. Hoping that one day Shadow Wi-Fi becomes a truly global network of free Wi-Fi preventing skin cancer.
In a society where family is above everything else, it's inappropriate for women to openly seek help. Vodafone believes technology can be a powerful force for good, so we created an app in which women could secretly seek help. Hidden in a flashlight app, but if the user is in danger, she can just shake her phone and the app automatically sends a message to 3 people she trusts, along with her exact location. To spread an app which works only if it's kept secret, we hid our messages in places no man would ever see it, like lingerie tags at partner shops, wax strips, female toilets, even promoted female video bloggers on national TV to boost views online on their tutorial videos, which contained our message hidden deep inside the content. We estimated the secrecy would last 10 months, then the app would slowly be exposed and become useless. That's when we moved to phase 2, launching an update which turned the innocent flashlight into a mirror application. Once again, using hidden messages to announce the change. If any men would try to watch these videos, we attempted to lure them with banners that would direct them elsewhere. Hidden inside a shareable cosmetics discount, the message appeared only when it was copy-pasted. All of Vodafone female subscribers were informed through an automated voice system about the function of the app. They were also given the option to share the voice message with their friends and help promote it. The system recognized if a man answered the phone, so instead, he would hear a generic promotional offer from Vodafone. As of today, over 254,000 women have downloaded the app. That's 24% of all women with smartphones in Turkey. The app has been activated over 103,000 times. We hope that one day the biggest success will be when we don't have to make any more versions of the app, and no woman will ever have to download it again.
Yolanda. Tus ojos me miraron, tus labios me besaron, todo ese como ardiente, ardiente de mujer. La luz de tu mirada, el fuego de tus labios, me echaron a mi pecho y de ti me enamoré. ¿Dónde estás, Yolanda? ¿Qué pasó, Yolanda? Te busqué, Yolanda. Y no estás, Yolanda. ¿Dónde estás, Yolanda? ¿Qué pasó, Yolanda? Te busqué, Yolanda. Y no estás, Yolanda.
Los lugares estaban pintados como si fuera así, nunca nos dimos cuenta porque estaba todo tapado. La sorpresa increíble.
¿Dónde estás, Yolanda? ¿Qué pasó, Yolanda? Te busqué, Yolanda. Y no estás, Yolanda.
If you were a kid in the 80s and 90s, there was only one thing you wanted to be when you grew up.
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan.
Back then, Jordan and his iconic shoes were known for raising the bar for greatness in the paint, beyond the arc, and high above the rim. But an entire generation has grown up since MJ retired.
I wasn't even born yet. I wasn't born yet.
I wasn't even alive.
And know the brand for its fashion off the court rather than its performance on it. To celebrate the brand's 30th anniversary, we set up shop at NBA's biggest weekend.
Over the top.
Transform New York's Penn Pavilion into an interactive museum where fans could follow the footsteps of the man behind the brand and relive the moments that changed the sport forever. The Last Shot. An immersive half-court design to transport visitors back to MJ's greatest moments. Complete with 10 million LEDs beaming era-specific courts, as well as detailed step-by-step moves. The walls came to life with 8,000 individual fans, meticulously styled each decade that reacted to your every move. So when fans stepped into the brand's latest performance shoes, they stepped into a virtual time machine and interactive game, where they recreated the 1982 NCAA championship winner.
Michael Jordan.
For Jordan's iconic 1998 shot when he won his 6th and final ring. Behind the scenes, 5 on-court cameras and editors captured every moment, instantly delivering 1,500 personalized shareable highlight reels. Inspiring the future of the game by celebrating the moments that defined it and continuing the brand's legacy of raising the bar for greatness.